Hey, what's up everyone? Today I wanted to go over OP05Z, black and purple. Really good if your opponent lets you get set up, right? If they don't let you get set up, it's very bad. But that being said, if you get this 10-drop Kuzan on the board and it stays there for even 1 or 2 turns, you basically win the game. There is almost nothing they can do. You almost certainly beat yellow. I beat every single yellow player that I was testing against when showing the deck, and I also lost to every single Sakazuki player, so that's the silver lining. I did beat purple Luffy, so it's probably somewhere in between in the meta, but don't expect to win your locals if you bring this to it. Like, the Sakazuki player is just going to rain on your parade. It is such a bad matchup because they will remove your 10-drop Kuzan instantly, and then you lose. Anyways, let's get into the deck list. We've got when attacking Z, Don -4, KO up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 3 or less, then this leader gains plus 1000 power during this turn. Really insane effect, especially when paired with like Kid or something like that, but it's way too late game to be super utilized, unfortunately. Hopefully we get some more Dawn ramp effects like Kid, that whenever you minus you plus, but anyways, we got 4 kings because it's basically just purple Lucci. On play, Don -2, KO up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 3 or less, and one of your opponents with the characters with a cost of 2 or less. So instead of KOing a 2 and a 1, you're KOing a 3 and a 2. With Kuzan, that makes it an 8 and a 7, I think. So really ridiculous. You can already see how ridiculous it's getting. An 8 and a 7 KO with King. Absurd. We've got 4 Missile Sundays. On play, add up to 1 Rested Dawn to your cost area, and if you have 6 or more Dawn, draw 1. So perfect. You know, going third or second, turn effect going first, whatever. Just another ramp, plus the trigger is really nice. A body that plays itself and draws a card and gives you a Dawn, and everything is just really good. We've got 4 Usohachi because he's extremely effective when Kuzan is on the field, and he's a good 2k counter. Dawn X1 on attack, if you have 8 or more Dawn on your field, rest an opponent's character with a cost of 4 or less. With Kuzan, that's a 9 or less, which is absurd. We've got 4 Zorojuro, which is the card that is the reason you cannot beat Sakazuki, because they will remove this card immediately, and he is just such a really strong part of your early game. When attacking, if you have 3 or less life, add up to 1 Dawn from your Dawn deck and set it as active. If any good Enel players are playing against you, they might be able to hedge out a win by Gadatsuing this card and starving you, but if they don't starve you, then it's basically always active, and there's nothing to worry about. We've got 4 Miss Doublefinger. On play, you may trash 1 card from your hand, add up to 1 Dawn card from your Dawn deck, and rest it. So basically just a turn 4 ramp with a 2k counter on it, and it's also a trigger that plays itself, but you don't really get the Dawn ramp when you play itself from the trigger because you have to Dawn -1 anyways. Too long of an explanation for that card. We've got 4 kids. Blocker, your turn once per turn. When a Dawn card from your field is returned to your Dawn deck, add 1 Dawn from your Dawn deck as active. That's such a weird. Anyways, these do stack also, so if you have multiple on the board and you use Z's effect, you'll be getting multiple Dawn back every single turn, which is just so absurd. This is such a crucial card to have on the board in this deck if you can. It's just so, it makes it so much better. We've got 4 queens because Queen, I don't think it really needs an explanation at this point, but I'll give you one anyway. On play, Dawn -1, draw 2, trash 1. Drawing cards is very good. We got 4 2k counter Surus. On play, give up to one of your opponent's characters -2 to their cost during this turn. Really good. Basically, with Kuzan effect, everything is a -7 with Suru, and then Z effect is always active. So if you've got this on the field plus Suru, you can now effectively KO anything when attacking with Z. We got 4 Sabos. Blocker protects everything, draw 2, trash 2. Your only chance of winning against Sakazuki, but you know what happens when you play it against Sakazuki? They just bottom deck your stuff instead, because they can do both. Anyways, we've got 4 Gum Gum Jet Gatlings because you've got a lot of bricks in the deck. This can just get rid of the bricks out of hand and turn it into a counter, basically. We've got 2 Brachio Bomber, KO an opponent's character with a cost of 6 or less. With Kuzan on the field, it's an 11 or less. Not that an 11 Dawn character exists, but you could KO an 11 or less. and it also ramps one active, which is really good. We've got 4 Punk Vice, rest up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 2 or less, and then add 1 Dawn from your Dawn deck as rested. Going up the Dawn, this is basically the backup Zoro. If you don't find him, hopefully you at least find Punk Vice, and Punk Vice is absolutely absurd. When Kuzan is on the field, now you're resting a 7 or less. That's the deck list, guys. I'm going to get into the gameplay, and if you did like, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. The Sakazuki matchup is tough. Yellow is actually really easy if you can find Kuzan. Purple Luffy is somewhere in between. If they ramp better than you, they can definitely beat you. If they drop a Kaido first, it could be pretty rough. But also Sabo protects against the Kaido, so give and take. Yeah, hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll let you see the gameplay. Alright, Purple Luffy decides to go first. I'm gonna mulligan. Not a bad hand. Basically gonna have to try to race him up to 10 Dawn though, because he's just gonna win when he gets to 10. 9-drop Kaido is insane against this deck. I'm gonna take the first one. Get Usohachi, he's gonna play Law, and trash my Kuzan out of my hand. Oh, thank God I draw another one. That could have been pretty bad. I'm gonna swing 6, play Zorojuro. He 2Ks, I'll play Zorojuro and pass. He ramps up to 6. Swing 6 at life. I'll 2K out of that with Usopp. Plays Queen or Kid is my guess. Magellan would hurt really bad if it's him instead. I'll take the 5 at life, hoping to get a ramp. I don't, cause of course, why would I? And he plays Kid like I thought. So I can go to 8 Dawn this turn, which is really good. So I'll swing 5 at the Law. He's probably going to counter out twice, would be my guess, or he's going to block this time and then counter the next time. Either way, he's probably going to stay on the field. If my opponent could decide what they want to do, that would be greatly appreciated. Alright, he counters out with 1K. I'll swing 6 into the Law. Counters out with 2K. I'll play Missile Sunday and pass. I'm now at 10 Dawn next turn, which puts me in a very good position. He can ramp up to... Okay, well that's not good. Plays ulti page 1. I'm gonna have to 1K out of this one for sure. Gonna be a Queen. Don't think we're gonna have time to play the Queen this game. And plays another Kid. Hopefully he doesn't swing with anything else. Oh, that's fine. That's completely fine. Okay, cool. Okay. Awesome. So we're going to take out both Kids, swing into the Law, and hope that's enough to break his board temporarily. So we'll Kuzan a Kid, then we'll attack 5 at life, KOing Kid, or should I attack 5 at this guy? 5 at this guy is probably a little bit better. It's really hard to say. Yeah, I'll go 5 at this guy, and I'll go -4 to KO Kid. So it actually makes it 6. Now I'll go another 5 at this guy. He's going to have to counter out with the last card in hand if he wants to. Really strong turn from me there. I've got my Kuzan on the board. He's kind of screwed now. If this is a 10-drop Luffy, I probably lose though. I think I have to 1K out of the ones that I can, just in case he does play the 10-drop Luffy and I'm completely screwed. Yeah, I'll give you another 1K. Swing 7, so this is going to be Kaido instead. So do I survive a Kaido attack? He's going to pop Missile Sunday, swing again. Then that'll put me to 0 lives. I just don't want to go down to 0 lives is the main thing here, so I'm going to go ahead and use 2 of these. There's Kaido, pops Missile Sunday, swings 10 at life. I'll take it. Yep. Just as I thought. Oh my god, I top deck King, which is like the best card in this scenario, I think. So Isuru, Kaido, and then I play King. KO this guy and this guy. And I'll swing 5 at her. No card action. And I'll keep Kuzan in standing. Swing 7 at life. I'm gonna have to take it, unfortunately. Ramping here doesn't do a ton for me, so I'll just keep it for some defense in case he has like a random rush character or something. Plays a blocker. I draw Usopp, which is fine, doesn't really do anything for me. I'm gonna play Kid here, swing at life, KOing his blocker. Definitely play Kid. Now we're gonna go probably just 7 at life. Down -4, ramp 1 back up, KO the Law, making it 8 at life. Now we'll do 9 at life. And we'll do 10 at life. And if he doesn't have Rush Kaido or 10 drop Luffy, he loses 100%. But, oh, let's go. Alright, he doesn't have it. So, good game to him. Probably gonna go on to the next one. Alright, going against a very skilled Katakuri player here. He's probably going to choose to go second so he can Big Mom me at maximum capacity. I'm going to mulligan out of that turn. I see a pretty good hand actually, so I'm going to go ahead and pass to him. Really going to hope to draw a 10 drop Kuzan here, or my goose is all but cooked. He plays a pudding. Searches a Lin Lin. Oh my god. It's crazy, dude. Such talented yellow players. So, do I even swing at him? I mean, I kind of have to. If you don't swing at Katakuri and you just let them have 5 life all game, then you just lose anyways. But he's going to hit a trigger Parasparrow. Nope. Alright, so I'm going to play Zoro and pass. He's going to swing into me with 7, as Katakuri does, and then he's going to play a Parasparrow, is my guess. Or he could just swing 5, play Cracker. Or he could just dawn up on Pudding, swing 5 and 7, respectively. So he's going to start with the 7. I'm going to take it, for sure. And hope to trigger a ramp, which never happens. And now he's going to play Parasparrow, or Brûlé. More than likely, it's going to be Parasparrow. And yeah, I mean, I just did not see that coming at all. It's a really innovative and different type of play than most yellow players are going for. So I'm going to swing 5 and ramp back to 5, active at least, ramping up to 6. And now I'm going to swing another 5, and he's going to hit all the triggers in his deck. Yep, so he gets a free 5k body on the board, and that's like really cool. Really skill based, if I must say. So I'm gonna swing another 5 at life, and he can't figure out what he's gonna do because he can only play Big Mom, so he can't count. So there we go. 7 at life with Satori. I'm gonna play a Kid, and I'm gonna pass. He doesn't really have a feasible way of getting rid of the Kid. Gadatsu's not active. He could Thunderbolt it, I guess. But I think Thunderbolt is worse for him in the long run, ultimately. I'm gonna swing another 7, probably at my Zoro Juro if I had to guess. Or maybe he'll just use the 7 to swing at life. Yeah, he uses the 7 to swing at life. Honestly, I'm just gonna take it, man. Whatever. Brachio Bomber trigger. I mean, I should basically always ramp 1 if I can, right? This puts me at 9 next turn, which isn't particularly helpful, but if Zoro Juro survives, he can bring me to 10 without any Dawn expending, so that's pretty cool. But I don't have a 10 drop Kuzan in my hand anyway, so it's pretty pointless being at 10 in the first place. Alright, man. Thank you. Swing 6 at Giorgio. I don't have Kuzan in my hand. You can have it. Now I'm gonna guess we've got another 6 at life, and then he's gonna play another Peril Sparrow, or attach the other 3 Dawn to pudding and go another 5 at life. We'll see. He's really confused though, because he doesn't have enough Dawn for a Big Mom, so we're gonna have to wait a little bit here. I mean, what are you thinking about, man? I'm playing Z. I have 1 blocker. Thank you. Just play your turn, dude. Jeez. Alright, so I see King here, which is pretty good if I had any sort of reduction. It could KO Pero and Pudding, but that's not particularly useful to me at the moment. It would get the Dawn back too, which would put me back to 8 total. I could just play Queen Sabo. So yeah, I'm probably gonna do that. I'm gonna swing 5 at this fat little thing, hoping he doesn't spend too much to get rid of it. He's probably just gonna 1k counter out of it. I mean, I would, if I could at least. Once again, it's not a Big Mom, so he doesn't know what to do, I guess. He's gonna counter out of it. I'm gonna play Queen. Trash 1, gonna be a 0 cost. And then Sabo is gonna hopefully dig for our Kuzan that we really need very soon. Thank you. We're gonna get rid of both Zoros, I think. And we're gonna pass turn. So I'm gonna take every hit to life here for sure, because it doesn't matter. 10-drop Big Mom is just gonna happen anyway. There could even be a 7-drop Big Mom this turn. We'll see. I could see him going 5, 5, 7 Big Mom. Attaches 2 Dawn, Katakuri, gonna swing 8 into life. I can go 9 fairly easily. So, yeah. Don't want to take too many lives, in case he has multiple Thunderbolts or Enel or something is in. Oh. Zeus, I'm trying to record a video, please. Eight at life, I'll take it for sure. Miss All Sunday trigger. Do I have to trash anything? No, just Dawn -2? Yeah, for sure. Great trigger there with Miss All Sunday. Draws into a Brachio Bomber, which is also pretty interesting. Swings another 8 at life, I'll take it. Yeah, I mean, why not? Wait a minute. That would put me at... It's -2 Dawn, and then she ramps 1, so that would put me at 7. I cannot this time, as I need to play Kuzan this turn. It's very important. So hopefully I can get rid of these 5 bodies. Really hoping he doesn't make me fight for them too much, because I'm not going to. The counter step is like the hardest part of the game for this guy. He just doesn't know whether he wants to counter out or not. We'll go another 5. I should have waited. I should have waited to attack with my Z, because now I can't KO multiple. But I think it's fine, ultimately. I'm going to KO the Satori so he doesn't get a free card. And is there anything he can really do to me here? If he plays Big Mom, then he can't attack with anything because I have multiple 6k blockers. So yeah, aside from attacking with Z too early, that was a pretty good turn. The attacking with Z too early thing really hurt me, quite honestly. It might lose me the game. We'll see. Not really worried about having 0 life against Katakuri though. Oh my gosh, this has been the longest game I've ever played on a simulator, dude. Please. You're playing the easiest deck in the entire game, too. Like, just play a Big Mom or something, dude. Jesus. It's really not that hard, like, quite honestly. So he uses 2 Dawn. He could probably Katakuri as Sanji back onto his life if that's what he's going for. He could Katakuri something onto my life, which I would not recommend personally. So he's swinging 8. I mean, I can counter out of it, so I'm just going to, I think. So I'll go... I don't really want to use Sabo if I don't have to, though. But I do have to here. I'll go Sabo plus Brachio Bomber for 9. Don't really want to use my blockers unless I have to. Now, if he wants to play a bigger body, he can't really spend the Dawn to attack with his littler bodies. Oh my god, man. Please. Take your turn. Alright, swings 8 at life with the Barrow. Just gonna go ahead and block that one with Sabo. We just need 1 blocker standing. And to get rid of all of his bodies next turn. Shouldn't be too particularly hard. We're gonna block 6, go 8, preserving our queen there. And now we're in a pretty good spot here. Draw into double finger, which doesn't really do anything. So we can definitely KO everything on the board here. Just a matter of how we want to do it. So I think I'm definitely gonna play king because it adds a really big body, and he's gonna KO Sanji and Pero. And then I'm gonna ramp it on back up. Sanji, Pero, he gets to search a card unfortunately, but it is what it is. He draws a Katakuri, which doesn't really help him, I don't think. And now I'm gonna go... I mean, oh yeah, I could just go... Can I win? No. Slim to none chance that I actually end up winning here. Do I even want to attack his life is the question, more likely. If all he needs is like realistically 1 trigger ram. I think I can attack his life exactly once. So I'm gonna do that with Z. I'm just going to swing 9 at life, -4 Dawn, KO this pudding, swing 10 at life. Hopefully he doesn't hit any triggers that summon any bodies. And I should probably be in a pretty good spot to win the game. Alright. I was kind of kidding at first, but like, it's kind of ridiculous how low IQ every Katakuri player is. They take so long to do anything, it's just so ridiculous, man. They're always in the winning position with their triggers and their big moms, so when they're actually in a losing position, they have literally no idea what to do, because the deck just plays itself for you. It's crazy. Go ahead, play a 10-cost mom and swing into nothing. So, if you're newer to the game and you don't know how to beat Katakuri, the strat is... use as many blockers as you possibly can, and just let them get you to whatever life they want. I'm gonna block 6 for free, my guy. Just let them get you to whatever life they want. Just let them get you to 0 life immediately. There's no point of trying to hold on to it, quite honestly. So I don't have a way of KOing this big mom just yet, which means I'm probably gonna need to go for game. I need to reduce her by 2, so all I need is like a Suru to kill her, but... I don't know. I'm gonna start with 5 at life with Robin. Then I'll probably replace her for a queen and go from there. And I find the Suru. So I can go ahead and just get rid of the big mom here, which is gonna have to happen. I can't remove any of my blockers for it, so I'm probably gonna have to swing with king and then get rid of it after that. Yeah. I think that's what we're gonna do. We'll go 7 at life. He takes it. No trigger, fortunately. Replace king. And we'll attach these dons to Z. We'll go -4. KO Big Mom. 8 at life. He takes, and then I'll go 10 at life with Kuzan. And basically, no matter what, I should be able to win the game next turn here. Trigger Sanji, of course, but should not matter, hopefully. He can no longer use Thunderbolt. He doesn't have anything to KO Queen. He could Katakuri his own Sanji onto his life as like a last act of desperation, I suppose, but I do believe the game is all but over at this point. There's just nothing he could do against multiple blockers, which feels good that this deck can beat Katakuri. You just gotta see the right pieces at the right time, which is why stuff like Queen and Sabo are so important to go digging into your deck. 9 at life, block. Plays a Big Mom. I'll trash one. You got it, man. And that's gonna be game. We're just going to Dawn up Z here. Have to return the Dawn, unfortunately, but it's fine. I get one back active. And that's GG. Probably a way better way of going about the end of the game there, but anyways. Good game to the Katakuri player. On to the next one. Enel here should be an interesting matchup, actually. They're deciding whether they want to go first or second, which is probably the hardest decision anyone ever has to make every single day. So, I get it. Take your time. It's basically the same to deciding whether or not to unplug your parents from life support. So I understand why someone would take such an insanely, absurdly long time choosing that. So he's gonna go second. Got 2 blockers, which is nice, but I don't really see Kuzan or anything. Kuzan really is gonna help here. There we go. So he passes straight back to me. And I'm gonna starve him, I think. I'm gonna play Zoro and pass. Yeah, I'm not gonna let him get a bunch of triggers off towards the beginning of the game. It's not gonna happen, because I know he's just gonna take every single life. I'm not gonna be diminishing his hand at all, and then it's just gonna be a disaster if he hits triggers that play themselves. So, might as well just wait. But he Thunderbolts my Zoro anyway, man. Oh my god. I cannot catch a break today. Alright, that's fine. I'll just play Sabo, I guess. And I'll trash Zoro and... don't really want to trash anything else. Brachio Bomber helps me ramp next turn and KOs whatever he plays. I'll get rid of a Queen. Ouch, it hurts. And I'm not attacking him. You can Thunderbolt your whole life away if you want, that's fine. But you're not getting it for free. Play Sanji. Attaches 2, swings 7. I'll take it, +2. Block +2 rather. And he's gonna pass to me. Please, pass to me, thank you. There we go. I'm gonna Brachio Bomber his Sanji. And pass. So I'm pretty sure once Kuzan hits the field, it's basically just a win against that deck. I don't really see how they do anything against it. I mean, I would probably have to misplay pretty bad to lose after the Kuzan hits the field, because, like, what is he gonna do? I'll take that one. I want another card in my hand. Brachio Bomber trigger. I won't activate it because I don't need to ramp, because I'm gonna be at 10 next turn regardless. He's gonna play Enel. Nice. Okay. That's pretty cool. I'll just block plus 2k out of that one. Draw. So I can't get rid of the Enel at the present, which is kind of a problem. Or I could get rid of it. In all honesty, I could Suru into Brachio Bomber it, and then I could swing into it again. But there's no guarantee that I have the Dawn to fully kill it, I guess. I'm just gonna drop Kuzan, and I'll go 5 minus 4 to KO. And he will more than likely trash top card from his life. He does. Wait, what? Is he attacking Enel? Buff 1000, destroyed Enel. Oh, he trashed the Enel. Okay, cool. What about the attack to his life, though? Did he counter out of it? Is he attacking Enel? Buff self, so you destroy Enel. Trash Ohm from the life. Yeah, he didn't make him counter out of it, I don't think. Well, whatever. He swings 7 at life. I'm gonna go 2 plus 2, or block plus 2. I cannot speak today. Curious to see what he's gonna do with this one. He's probably gonna attack the the Sabo if I had to guess. Swing 6 at life. How good is Suru here? It's probably pretty good because he's gonna play Yamato, it looks like, but Yamato doesn't KO anything. Still a big body on the board though, I guess. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Yamato heals none, does nothing, KOs nothing. Cool. So I can KO this Yamato pretty easily. I can actually KO both with King. Right? Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and play King. -2. KO both. And this Enel dies 100% this turn. Yeah. I'll swing 5. No effect. Just to see if I can get his last life. And I do. Hopefully it's not a trigger. Oh my god, man. Like, just always punished for anything you do against yellow. It's so exhausting. He could actually... No, he can't win this turn now, but like, Jesus Christ, you just get my Sabo for free off a life? Like, man, I just hate it. I hate it, dude. I've been playing it around the triggers the whole game. The one turn I decide, oh, maybe I should just try to get him one less life, you know? Instantly punished for it. Like, literally instantaneously. It's so exhausting. Yamato KOs Suru, which is, you know, whatever. I mean, I can kill the Yamato, but then I can't do anything else. Like, all I can do is attack after that. Which just sucks. Because I don't even know if I'll be able to win. Or even take his last life. Like, this is so ass, dude. Alright, like, I basically have to... I can't just keep sitting on my hands. I have to attack him at some point. If he hits a trigger here, then I'm just screwed, and I probably lose the game. But that's the risk that I'm taking, I guess, so... Swing 7, he takes it. Shirahoshi, man, like, good job, I guess. Outplayed. Another card in your hand for free. And you get to fix your hand as well. Like, it's... Oh my god. Leave a like for the bitching, okay? Thanks. Like, why would I ever even try anything fun or creative when I could just play Enel and no skill my way to the top? Jesus Christ, man. Not even a good Enel player either. He's not starving me. He's not leaving his characters active. He's just a average player at best. And he's probably going to end up winning. Gotta grant him a life, basically. I mean, I don't really care how long the game goes. I just have to have control over the board before anything else can happen. But I don't know if that's ever gonna happen at this rate, so please just swing 8 at my king and pass, or whatever you're gonna do. 9. Good one, I guess. But you can't have them. Oh dear. This is exhausting. Miss all Sunday, huh? She would draw me a card, but I don't think that's really what I need right now. I'm gonna just Sabo. Trash, Miss all Sunday. And I could kill Shirahoshi if I don't trash Punk Bias. But then I have no counter in hand, right? Alright, whatever. I probably need some counter in my hand. I still don't think there's a way I can win just yet, but I'll go ahead and go 8 at life, Dawn -4, KO Big Mom. He's gonna have to take this, more than likely. Everything is protected by Sabo now, so like, I could maybe just go for his last life. Like, I could swing 9 and then 10, but if he hits a trigger that plays itself, I just lose. Like, that is just the reality of the situation. There's nothing I can do to play around it if he hits a trigger that plays itself. Or a blocker, even, so. Just have to hope. Or if he can counter out of this, then I've rested my king for no reason, but that's a lesser issue. Hey man, you have the 5k in hand or you don't. Thank you. Alright, let's see if he hit a trigger, and he's going to activate Enel's effect. Doesn't look like he hit a trigger, gonna swing 10 into 5. Hopefully he has to take it. If he can counter out of it, then I just straight up lose, I'm pretty sure. It hits, and he plays a Sanji from his hand, and that's probably gonna be game. GG. Pretty sure all he has to do is attach 5 to Shirahoshi, swing, I either block or counter. Then 7 to Sanji, swing, 8 to Enel, swing, and then he wins, I'm pretty sure. But we'll see if he does that or not. He's going to Katakuri Shirahoshi. Fair enough. Game is still not over. Now he's going to swing 7 at life, maybe? I'll block +1, or +2, I guess. I don't know. Well, plays Amaru to give himself +3k. Swings 8 at king. It's gonna be a no from me. 2k out with the Suru. Alright, so 7, 9, 11 is the most he has. Or I'm gonna go 9 at life and KO Sanji. Fuck. I have to use the Dawns. Whatever, it's fine. He goes 6. I'll go 8. Shirahoshi effect activates, draws 3, trash 2. And he gets to heal 1. And if it's Capone or a blocker, I lose. Or Amaru, for that matter. And it's not, so it should be game. Wow. Well, thank you for watching, everybody, and once again, I'd like to say, leave a like for the bitching. That yellow, every yellow game ever just has me on full tilt. I'm sure a lot of you understand, and those of you that don't are the yellow players. So, anyways, have a good day, everybody.